pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Drogba making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the...
He's had a shot! Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kimmich. He's picked his way through. But he's cut it out.
Vinicius
takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pacho. Rodri. Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect. The it's Drogba! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Totti. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Silvestre. Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Now it's Olise. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance to deliver. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar. And it's been played through. Oh, just a keeper now! Chance for a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Vitinha. There's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's a goal! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. That has been slung wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold herring after the ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Akanji cuts it out. Neymar. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by...
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great ball if he can get there. Olise has the space to scheme. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Drogba, now it's Bergkamp. Great vision. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. He's gone for goal! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Didier Drogba!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just eases him off the ball and claimed it back swiftly. And that is a little undercooked. That's a good foray he's making. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is not getting there. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for a runner. Tacho makes the interception. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through. Totti gets into a good position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rodri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in one. He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the throw. Looking for options. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Neymar. Tacho gets across to it. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. Now there's tries a shot! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 19.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He might be in here! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ball is bounced loose now. And this is Totti. It's Totti! And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Get him away. Vinicius Junior. Could be danger here. Pacho. And it's Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp. And this is Drogba. Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Didier Drogba. Number 4. Neymar. Number 19.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Number 10.
Looking for the run. Oh, important interception.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 13.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. Goal! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Olise. And this is Totti. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Messi's cross, there's the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppy.
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vitinha is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get rid. Seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprising.
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a